Welcome back to Garage Couple, guys. Last week we installed that bumper, and this week we are going to be wiring up and installing this Novawinch, as well as wiring in those DRL lights, as well as, where's she?
What's up, boss?
How excited are you to get this done?
Let's do it. We are on to the last couple installs before this LJ is done, and it looks insane from that first episode. If you haven't checked out the series, make sure to check it out all the way from the beginning, where this thing was not a bunch of junk, but it wasn't as good as it is now.
No, it definitely is not. This thing has come a really far way, and we are so excited to show you the latest additions. Those fenders are on their way out as well. We're going to replace them with the Highline fenders from Metal Cloak. Most of this Jeep has Metal Cloak parts, if you haven't noticed. Those are the nice 35-inch Canadi mud tires, as well as those black diamond rims. Check all the links in the description below. We usually have coupon codes. We work with these companies on a regular basis, and we are able to pull through for you guys. So let's get started. Step 1, unmount your freshly mount bumper. Actually, step 1, unbox. All right, now we've used Novawinch products in the past. They are top notch. They come at a reasonable price tag. This is supposed to be one of their latest winches from their new line of products. Let's take a look. We'll let you know what we think. That is a secure package, guys.
Like it's gonna flop out, huh?
When looking for a winch, there's a lot of different things to consider. You want to look at the weight rating, you know, how reliable, how durable they are. You want to look at what kind of controller you have, whether it's wired, wireless. You want to see what kind of rope it comes with, whether it's synthetic or steel. So you always want to buy the best that your budget can afford for products that are for recovery. That is because when you want to use them, or when you need to rely on them the most, you want to make sure it's going to work for you. That's why we went with this product. This is a synthetic line, has all sorts of connections, and it's supposed to be really high-end. We have one on Alleen's JK. We have the older model on Alleen's JK, and it has never let us down to this date.
The specific date.
Wow. On this.
Feasting. So this winch is actually a 12,000 and comes with a lot of upgraded features. So the first is,
Such as this aluminum winch plate.
the next is the upgraded.
Such as this remote control.
Tell me more, Greg. Tell me more. So it has an upgraded motor. So it has thick copper winding, delivers more power with ease, and cools faster, which is absolutely fantastic when you're off-roading or out and about. It also has upgraded weatherproofing if you live in an area that is going to really put you to the test with that weather, and upgraded safety features, which is super important when using a winch off-roading.
So one of the nice features about this winch is it already comes pre-wired. All you need to do is connect your ground and your positive terminal, and you're in business. You don't need to mess around with any of the wiring on the rear.
To remove our freshly mounted bumper. Time to remove the bumper.
Alrighty. Along on this winch, you're actually going to grab the nuts that don't have the lock nuts, or I guess they all do. I'm thinking about something else. Now these are just going to slide in to these little nooks on the base, on the feet of the winch. So we're going to go ahead and put it with that nylon part up. And in fact, we could slide these in. So we're just going to slide these in. They're going to shift around, which might make it kind of difficult later on, but it'll be okay. We'll be fine. We're gonna slide those in, make sure nylon facing the sky. Now, next thing you're gonna do is go ahead and line it up on your bumper, and then we'll secure it into place from the bottom facing up. Helps to have two people do this job just because it's really heavy, but today I'm solo. Now you want to go from underneath. And I think I already dropped one of these bad boys, but you can always slide it back in. So don't tighten it too much. Just go ahead and slide the screw just a little bit so you don't make the other ones super difficult.
Definitely a tough angle here. Those are your 4 bolts. Once they're all loosely threaded, go ahead and tighten. These ratcheting wrenches really come in handy, you guys. Before fully tightening the winch down, go ahead and add the aluminum winch plate. Gotta get that pesky hammer again. And we are in.
Wow. What do you think of the way that looks?
That looks insane.
In the
membrane.
Yep.
Go ahead and loosely thread all your bolts and then we'll go back and tighten.
I want to make something real clear. We used carb cleaner to clean up a lot of the grime, and it actually damaged the plastic of this. So just be really careful not to put any chemicals on there. I mean, at first I thought it was condensation, but it's actually just the plastic is damaged. So I'll go ahead and reach out to them. I just unbolts from there, and a new lens goes right on top. Alternatively, you could probably make one yourself out of just plexiglass. Not too bad.
Add in our shackles. The only thing left is to wire this baby up.
We got the daytime running light wire, as well as we got the winch wire. On to the next one.
So we'll go ahead and thread the black cable for the winch, and we threaded the red through as well. This is going to go straight to the battery. We're grounding the black.
All right, everything works. Let's wire up the winch, call it a day. All right, now that we have it all wired up, let's go ahead and test it out. Here is the wired winch remote. Let's close the hood. And let's test it out. This is a rubber strap to hold it into position. We'll go ahead and undo that portion here. In fact, the first thing we're gonna do, the first thing is let's put this bad boy into neutral and pull some of this out. Nice. Cool. Now we're gonna put it right back into drive. You can hear that snap. Let's go ahead and plug this in. There we are. Now we can connect it to our remote. I just want to quickly test it out, but we'll start the engine. Perfect. All right, let's fire up the car and go from there. Now what you saw there with that left headlight was because they're sharing a ground. I just wanted to see for myself if I really truly had to wire it to the battery, and I believe the answer is yes. So once you rewire that, that should not be an issue anymore. The really nice thing about this remote is, as you can see, there's power on. It shows wired or wireless. You just have to put some batteries in there and you can go in and out to your heart's content. I'm really happy with this system. I think that you can't really beat this for the price. I mean, it's not the cheapest out there, but it definitely is very robust and reliable. We're excited to show you this thing in use. We're just getting, we're getting closer and closer to off-roading this Jeep, and we have absolutely loved owning this LJ. So I think this one might stick in our collection for a long time to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out Novawinch in the description below. We'll put all the links that you need to the products, as well as to this bumper, and all the other products are in our Amazon shop. All the crimping tools, or all the electrical tools, all that. So hang tight for the next week's episode, because we are going to show you how to install those anti-sway bars on this Jeep, and then down the line we are installing the Metal Cloak Highline fenders. So why don't you stay tuned, mash that subscribe button, and see you next time. Thank you for watching.